All right, welcome to day one of the Manifesting Your Dream Life Workshop Challenge. A bit of a mouthful, but I wanted it to be super clear what it is that we are doing in this challenge. So, over the next 7 days, I will be sending you a short 5 to 10 minute video. I will do my best to keep it under 10 minutes, but I do tend to go on and on about this stuff because I love it so much. But we're going to try to keep it short, and it will be on one step of my manifestation process. And I'm also going to share one modality or one prompt, one exercise that you can actually use to implement what I am talking about in the video. So all I'm asking from you is to commit, to dedicate the next 7 days, because you will be amazed at what can transform, what can transpire over the next week if you actually put in the work. And I'm not even asking for much. I'm asking you to watch a 5 to 10 minute video and to actually use the exercise to implement the concept. That's it. But a lot of times with these free workshops, and I know I've been there, I'll listen to it. I'm hoping there's something that's actually mind-blowing and actually changes my life, and then I don't even do it fully. So I'm asking for pure dedication. And the reason why is because this is my manifestation process. I have completely changed my life from 5 years ago, even from a year ago, from 10 years ago. Every year, I feel like I'm unrecognizable because of everything that I manifest. I've manifested my dream life. And I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest when I say that. And I haven't achieved all of the goals that I have. But every single day I wake up and I am so excited about what I'm doing. I'm so passionate. I'm so grateful. I'm full of joy and passion about what I'm doing and all the other dreams I'm going to come up with on the way. And I know it sounds cliche or I know it sounds cheesy, but it is so true. And that is why I created this course or this workshop, because I want everyone to feel this way. I didn't always feel this way, right? A little backstory on me, very, very briefly. I had a fantastic life. I had all the boxes checked off. On paper, my life was amazing. I grew up in a great family, great household. I went to a great college. I was an athlete. I had a great job out of college. I was making great money. Everything says great. I was traveling all the time. I was living in the city with my friends. I was going out. I was doing so many things. On paper, life was fantastic, but I felt like something was missing. I didn't know what it was. I was always chasing after something else to make me happy, or happier, I should say. Right. So the reason I want to share that backstory is I had a good life. I didn't hit rock bottom. There was nothing traumatizing, right? Knock on wood, that happened. So I share that because you don't need to feel bad about wanting more. You don't need to have this tragic story to change your life. You can change it just because you want to change it. That's it. Right? So that's your permission slip to want more, to go after all your dreams. Okay, so step number one is clarity. And this was the piece that I was missing. I was always saying, when X happens, then I'll be happy. When I make more money, then I'll be happy. When I get a partner, then I'll be happy. When I lose weight, then I'll be happy, right? Those are my three big things. Kid you not, I remember it so clearly. But that's not clear. That is not enough detail or explanation of why you want that. Why are we manifesting that? The subconscious mind needs specifics to bring your vision to life. When you say something like, I want more money, what does that mean? If you find a quarter on the ground, great, you manifested it. That's your manifestation. You got it. You weren't meaning a quarter. You are talking thousands, probably hundreds of thousands. I don't know how much money you want, but you need to get specific and clear on how much money you want and why. This is the piece that everybody is missing. This is the piece that I was missing. The why behind all of my desires and all of my goals. Okay, I wanted a partner. I wanted the money. I wanted the weight loss. Why? Why do you want those things? And whatever, insert whatever goal you have. I'm just, again, sharing my actual personal goals that I had back then. I wanted these things because there was another reason. There was an energy behind that. There was a deeper desire behind those goals. That's the top. That's very basic. So what I want you to do is I want you to figure out what your goals are and then get clear as to why. I want you to answer that question, why, like a child, 5 times. Why, 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 why? Why do you want more money? Right? Because You think it'll make you feel secure. Okay, why do you want to feel secure? Do you feel not secure right now? Do you think you'll be able to do this? Do you want to pay off your student loans? Do you want to pay off your car? Do you want to have this much money to pay your credit card bills and then this much money in your investment account? Do you see how we're getting really specific and clear as to what we want and the why? You want to have a certain amount of money put away. You want to have a certain amount of money to pay off the XYZ. You want to have a certain amount of money to splurge. That's getting clear and specific. Now the universe can respond and actually give you, okay, this is what she wants and why. And now there's an energy tied to it, and you start making a plan to get after it. All right. So get clarity. Okay, I'm going to say that a couple more times. Day one is all about clarity. When you talk about getting more in shape, I'm using these again because it's a personal example and these are very common. So you want to get in shape. Why? You think it'll make you more confident. Great. Why do you want to feel confident? Do you want to go to the beach and be in a bikini and not think about what you look like in a bikini? Or when people take pictures of you, you don't want to be over analyzing what you look like. You just want to smile and then move on. Or maybe you want to be able to go on vacation and not exercise for 3 days and not worry that you're getting out of shape. Again, the specifics. This is what I need you to dive into. And the last piece of this, and I'll summarize in the end, you need to be honest with yourself. So brutally honest. This was something that I also struggled with because I was worried that the desires that I had were selfish and greedy and embarrassing, the things that I want. And I actually shared a couple with you so that you can, I'm being honest here with you. So I want you to be honest. Like, how much weight do you want to lose? Do you want a six pack? Do you want to fly first class and stay in five-star hotels and buy these designer bags? Like, what do you want? Be honest. It is not greedy. It is not selfish. If you deep down are not a greedy and selfish person, the money or the things, whatever goals you have, are not going to make you greedy and selfish. And if you're embarrassed about some of your goals, no one is going to see see them. No one is going to see this list. Absolutely no one. You can burn this piece of paper. You can delete the notes app as soon as you write it down, but I do want you to write this down. All right, so I am giving you permission. I feel like sometimes we need permission. We need to hear someone tell us it's okay to want what you want, desire what it is that you desire. So grab a piece of paper or use your notes app or wherever you want to on your computer. I want you to pick 3 areas of your life that you have a goal in. All right, so it could be your career, it could be your relationships, your family, it could be your romantic relationships, could be health and fitness. Pick 3 areas of your life and write down a goal that you have and get as specific as you can. Like if you want more money, great. How much more money? If you want to lose weight or you want to get fit, great. What is fit to you? Do you want to fit into these jeans? Right? We're getting specific. And then I want you to answer the question why as many times as you can so that when I ask you, or if hypothetically I asked you, why do you want these? You immediately give me the exact vision. Put yourself in the future, 6 months in the future, 5 years into the future. When you've manifested this goal, you have it. How do you feel? What do you feel? What do you wear? What do you hear even? Right? Get as specific as you can so you can truly embody already being there. And then you understand why you want that. You want to feel excited. You're like passionate. You're happy and smiling and laughing, whatever it is. You're feeling good. You're feeling confident. You're with your family. You're with your friends, with your partner. You're in your dream house. How do you feel? Really put yourself in there. Okay. So that is the why. There's an energy behind it. That's why I'm giving you this little mini visualization exercise. So you're getting a little extra in here. But we want the why. We want the energy. We want the feeling of what is this going to do for you? Or what do you think it's going to do for you? What's the intention behind this goal? Because the reality is we're not after manifesting these things. And you will. You are going to manifest all the things that you want. But the reality is we're not after those things. We're after the feelings that they're going to give us. And so that's what I want you to focus on. So we've got 3 different areas of your life and 3 different goals. And we're answering the question why 5 times, as many times as you can. and be brutally honest with your goals, what it is that you want. And then if you desire, you can burn it or throw it away. But that is the exercise we're doing for day one. We have to get clear because if we don't have a vision, what are we going to manifest? Who knows? We're going to find a corner on the ground and that's it. Okay. All right. So that's day one. And I will see you guys tomorrow with day two.